Hi, we're Ben, Emily, and this is Alan. For the last 2 years, we've been travelling the UK waterways in our tiny floating home. We've seen many beautiful places, been through a lot of locks, and cruised through and over some amazing feats of engineering along the way. Join us for the ups and downs, mainly ups, of life aboard our narrowboat home.
Morning, Alan.
I'm getting up.
Morning, Alan.
Come on, girl. There you go. There's a magazine on board games. So today we're moving the boat. We're just around the corner from Norton Junction. We're going to be taking a left turn up that one. It's the Leicester section of the Grand Union Canal. We've got the Watford locks, and then we've just got a nice long stretch of no locks. We want to get quite far because we're wanting to get up to the River Soar and everything pretty soon.
Alan just burped.
Alan did a burp. So yeah, you might sense the sense of urgency from us both right now.
It's getting on a bit. It is 9:20.
Yeah, so we need to get going. But it was a lovely gig yesterday at Playfoot's Cafe Bar in Salford. Great little place if you're ever near it. Lovely decor and great beer, lovely staff. I'm just packing some CD orders now that have come through over the weekend. Thanks so much everyone who's ordered a CD, it really means a lot to all of us. So yeah, we're going to get a move on.
I think there's only 7 locks at Watford, and then we'll get up to Foxton locks, won't we, I think, today, hopefully. Probably won't do those today, though.
So yeah.
Well, let's get going then.
Progress. Movements and progresses.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
I've got the milk.
Yes.
My breakfast won't be so dry.
Thank you, thank you.
Sometimes we store bits and bobs of food in the van. It's a bit like a shed, isn't it?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, brekkie has been consumed. Should we go?
Yeah, it's time to go.
Let's go.
Come on, let's go. Okay, I'm a little bit more wrapped up today because it's a bit nippy. Radishes are suffering a bit.
Oh, everything's really dry and suffering.
One day out and everything dries up.
Everything's sort of dying. But it's not even summer yet. I reckon it's going to be a hot one, Benny. A hot summer.
Yeah.
I'm worried about the water levels on the Oxford Canal. Will we make it to the K&A? I feel like even though we've been on the boat for 2 years, we still don't really know how to tie on properly. Could do with a lesson or two, couldn't we, really? Ooh.
Well, it's never come undone.
It's true.
You may not have learned any knots, but you've invented some of your own that nobody else can untie. I've only been able to untie them after thorough examination, hours of meditation. That's what I mean.
Is that one of the special knots? You did that?
Yeah, that's my own one. To Norton!
To what?
Norton!
Oh,
Junction.
Norton Junction.
The junction! It's just around the corner.
Bye, Thomas. Where are you going?
Hiya.
And then you're right. So that way is towards London, really, I think, isn't it? It's the main line of the Grand Union. I love this house, the Toll House. Rather beautiful here, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it when it's a canopy like this.
Lots of trees. Not very good for solar if you're moored up, but
No. Good for coolness in hot weather though.
yeah.
Ideal really.
That's the turning that we've just done, just there, and this is the section that we're going to be doing, and the marina is around about there. Right, we're just coming up to Watford locks now, so we're hoping there's going to be some volunteers. We've heard there is, because part of it is a staircase lock. They're a bit scarier.
I think we're going to be here for a while. You've got to go and speak to the lock keepers, and like right at the top. It's sort of like a mini version of a Marple Flight or something, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just letting boats up at the top and then there's boats coming down.
Well, let's turn the engine off now then. Okay. So yeah, it looks like we're going to be sat here for a little while.
So it's a perfect time for us to tell you about our sponsor for this week, which is Readerly. You might have heard us talking about Readerly before. It's an app that gives you access to over 7,000 magazines and newspapers. You can access it from your phone or from a tablet or from a desktop computer. It's great for moments like this when you're kind of waiting for you don't know how long, and you can use the bookmark feature to catch up on where you were reading before about your favourite hobby or doing some research or just, just some casual reading. I've done a beer brew recently, as you may know, and I've just found that there's quite a few beer brewing magazines with all the back issues as well, so it's great for finding out about like international beers and all these types of beers you've never heard of. Apparently these Danish sailors used to get 3 litres of beer allocated to them per day. That was part of the rations on the boat. They had to have 3 litres each per day. That's so much! When the next boat comes down, you go up one lock and wait.
So these locks are different to anything we've done before. There's a red and a white paddle, and the red paddle you do first, and the water comes from these side pounds, and then the white paddle empties the next lock into the side pound, which then fills the lock but empties the next lock. Does that make sense? Thank you.
Right, I'm guessing they're pulling up, so I'll go to the left of them.
Okay. So we're just going to moor up here and have some lunch and just chill for a little bit, and then we'll carry on later and do the long stretch up to Foxton Locks. There's a blackbird shouting at you, Alan.
Hi.
Hi. Hey. Well, we've had our lunch and now we're just going to chill for half an hour before we set off to do some more cruising. But first we want to tell you a bit more about Readerly.
So I've already told you about how you can download articles, magazines, newspapers so that they're offline, and how you can also bookmark them so you can find your favourite pages for recipes, that sort of thing.
So another one of its features is that you can have up to 5 profiles on one account. So we can now just sit here and chill and read 2 different magazines, both on the same account but under 2 different profiles. So one of the magazines I've been reading recently is Photography Week. Some of you may know that I did photography at uni many years ago. I've been reading some tips and tricks on Photography Week, and there's loads of other photography magazines, to be honest. And you've been reading many beer brewing magazines.
Brewing beer, painting. I'm going to do a really nice, hopefully it's going to be nice, a painting for our friend Lauren for her birthday. Don't tell her.
Are you going to do a card or a painting?
Yeah, it's a card. It's a painting on a birthday card.
Cool.
So I'm going to use the watercolour lessons in one of the magazines to help me make my technique a little bit better.
Yeah, there's lots of art magazines, isn't there?
Yeah.
So Readly are giving our viewers 2 months free subscription. Cancel any time. We'll put the link in the description below. Click on that and get your 2 months free subscription. It's
a great opportunity to try it out for free. Take a look yourself, see what we're talking about, and you'll get it. You'll be like, whoa, those guys, they've put us onto something sweet here.
There's so many, there's just something for everyone, isn't there? There's so many different magazines.
It's almost like any hobby you've got.
Yeah.
There's a magazine that covers it.
Right, let's have a read, have a chill out, and then best get going in about half an hour or something, right?
Well, maybe. Look at that turtle!
It's a terrapin.
And
Is that in the canal?
Oh yeah, it says that they are.
No
way. It's people that have released them after them being pets. I can't say I've ever seen a turtle or a terrapin.
Thanks Readly for sponsoring this week's video. We've had a bit of a relax and a read. Benny's just put the kettle on for a nice cup of tea and we're going to get going again. And next it is Crick Tunnel. So it's shorter than Braunston, but it is a wide tunnel, so that means that boats can come each way, like Braunston. Hopefully... so hopefully we're not going to get boshed again this time. If you didn't see last week's video where we went through the tunnel at Braunston and a big workboat smashed into the side of us and ripped our cratch cover, go check that out. Yeah, so we're going to do that, and then it's just a long stretch. It looks quite windy, but there's no locks, there's no more tunnels until we get to Foxton Locks. So that is our mission today.
Alright, let's see how this is getting on.
That's Benny's beer, by the way.
Whew. Yeah, it goes up your nostrils. That's definitely going wild in there, yeah.
Yeah, is it good?
Yeah. Yeah, it's all really frothy and you can just, the alcohol's smell is coming out, you know.
Oh, nice.
So it's working.
Good work.
It's working.
Right, I'm going to get the engine on, okay?
Okay.
You're making drinks, yeah?
Yeah, what would you like?
Lemon
You've got
water,
a big
please.
fizzy lemon water.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Alright, that'll do. Thank you. How far is it to the tunnel then?
Yeah, it looks like it's very near.
So it's quite hard to see in the tunnel, obviously, even with the headlight. So what we do is we put the lights on in here, and then the light shines out the windows onto the walls a little bit, and it just helps Benny see a little bit more. Oh, this bit's really wet, isn't it? So many stalactites. Cool though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, we're nearly there. 200 metres to go. Got a bit wet in here.
Come on, you sing like a go about you.
We made it! Another tunnel done. Everything's really wet. Whoops. No, I put it down there to keep it dry.
Alright.
Well done, you made it.
Yeah.
Crick Tunnel.
So we're just passing Crick Marina. We actually ended up going to the Crick boat show last weekend, It was a sort of last minute decision and we were much nearer to Crick than we realised. It was lovely to meet everybody that we did meet. Yeah, thanks for saying hi, and it was a lovely day. We're getting nearer to time to eat, so I'm gonna tackle the wondrous job of doing some washing up, and then I'm gonna cook some food.
Right, we're going to stop for some water. Alan! So dodgy, Alan! So we usually fill our water up once every week and a half, 2 weeks. It's not empty this time, but we just think it's good to keep it topped up. And it makes the boat flatter as well. It's pretty annoying when the tank is empty, because when the tank is empty, which is at the front, the bow raises. That means the back dips even more, which, yeah, it's just like living on a slope all the time, which is pretty annoying. I think we're going to see if we can moor up here, because we're quite tired. We didn't get very far, unfortunately, but it's like, what, 5:30 or something now?
Yeah.
Crikey. Really thought we'd be a lot further by now. I don't know if you saw that because the battery ran out at exactly the same time, but the pressure popped the hose off.
Did you just turn it round loads?
Yeah,
oh,
really
wow.
fast. Oh, right, okay, that's why. It's really, really high pressure. Oh, it looks like he's cooking something.
Okay, so we've got quite a lot of water. Emily walked ahead and found a nice spot for us to moor, so she's going to get us moving that way whilst I finish off dinner. What's Ellen doing? She's just, you know, being Ellen.
Whoa, is this what you've been doing?
Yeah.
Thank you. That looks amazing.
Some nice foods.
Thank you.
It was all
Wow,
going,
that's dramatic.
it was all going so well. Come on, separate!
What have you found? What have you found?
Okay, it's okay, it's bits of broccoli.
That was concerning for a moment then.
I thought it was like a midge or something.
A lot of midges.
Yeah, it's like, why is there so many midges? Usually there's only 3 or 4.
Oh, Benny!
But I don't
say
tell.
that.
I don't tell her usually.
No. Yum 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 yum. Thank you. That looks delicious.
Will it be all right for you?
Yeah. Oh, I'm excited. You're a good cook, Benny.
Is it sweet enough for you?
Well, it's quite sweet, isn't it?
That's the balsam.
You keep putting balsamic vinegar and things. That went in way too easily.
Show us your plate.
It's just a piece of celery and the ends of the broccoli.
You can manage that.
No, that was amazing. Thank you, Benny.
It's okay. What about you, Ellen?
I'm eating my arm. She's had her dinner.
She's busy too.
She had duck and turkey pate for dinner. Disgusting.
Okay.
She seems to love it. She doesn't seem to have much problem with getting it in either. Getting the pate in.
Nope.
It's wash time for her now. And we have we seem to have some loud neighbours. Loads of cows!
Hello.
What cute neighbours. Yeah. Blimey. So loud. This one's so angry. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it's not actually angry. It's just got a frown. Oh, they're so sweet, aren't they? Look. Yay! Wow.
Look at the baby.
Oh!
Hello.
Hello. Nope. It's been quite a long day, so we're going to bed. Night. See you next week. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks to all of our patrons and everyone who's bought us a coffee. Hope it's not too dark. Hope you can see us. See you next week. Night.
Night, night.